دبي تعطيك امان.
وظل القياده الرشيده اللي فيها، اللي هي حببت الناس والعالم كله في هالبلد. فانا بالفعل فخور بنفسي وفخور بهالدوله الطيبه.
لبناني، انا شخصيا ابن مصر.
قيام على البلد ليل مع نهار، تركيزه، ما كنا وصلنا للي وصلنا.
أنا والله عمري 5 سنين وأنا تحت البوش، وهذا يعني اللي ما له ماضي الله يرحم أبوي زايد ما له حاضر.
فاليوم الكل عايش سواء موافد أو مواطن، نحمد الله سبحانه وتعالى أن نحن في أمان وفي استقرار وفي أحلى، يعني وين ما تروح تلقى أنك أنت بين أخوانك وبين أهلك وبين ربعك وبين عشيرتك وبين الجميع.
إلا محب زايد أسسها واليوثن وراها داروا على الدانات 7 أبد. إلا دار زايد لا تقرب حماها لا تقرب منازلها إلا محب زايد أسسها واليوثن وراها داروا على الدانات 7 أبد. نحنا شعوب لها نفدى تراها نبذل الغالي لها دوم ونهب. نحنا شعوب لها نفدى تراها نبذل الغالي لها دوم ونهب. تاريخ لا تقرب منازلها إلا محب زايد أسسها واليوثن وراها داروا على الدانات 7 أبد.
Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. I'm Dr. الوحداني. I'm a psychiatrist, general psychiatrist now, practicing for over 25 years in this field in psychiatry, and also plus practicing medicine, I was involved in the management of the healthcare systems also, as I passed the accreditation, the process of the quality improvement management in the healthcare systems, certificates from the Canada Accreditation Canada International, and currently also I'm a surveyor for Accreditation Canada International in the healthcare improvement. And as a surveyor, part-time, I do projects for them in quality health improvement in different hospitals, clinics, polyclinics in this region in Middle East. Actually, so I had this wonderful experience by working here in UAE. Around since 2000, I was a part-time visited UAE and was involved at the Iranian hospital working as a psychiatrist there. Then I had this chance to continue my study in the postgraduate levels on the healthcare quality management and also in psychiatry, specifically in neurobiology and neurophysiology and neuromodulation, which are the processes as a part of the psychiatry. In the Washington DC in USA and also in the Copenhagen University in the Denmark. Through that process, I found out that here Dubai is actually a good location for settling down, actually settling the family here, and it's a good opportunity for me to work. Since 2005, I started full-time working at the Iranian hospital in here. And so many years I was head of the psychiatric department there and also working there as the healthcare improvement and quality director of the hospital. So I had a great experiences seeing the development of the healthcare system in the Dubai and UAE in general in these years. So in 2016-2017 I decided to have my own business because now I have very good experience in actually serving the community and good communication around all the city and with colleagues, friends and other partners which working in this field of especially mental health. So I started my own business on this clinic, new الشفاء clinics in 2018 until now. Hopefully we are going on.
تقرب منازلها إلا محب زايد أسسها واليوث وراها داروا على الدانات 7 أبد إلا دار زايد.
I cannot say difficulties. Of course, when you want to set up a new service delivery system, a new organization, it's have its own challenges. But because I was many years in here and I had proper experience knowing all the rules, regulations, and specifically I know that many of the details that we are following to set up a successful business, it is in favor to improve the quality of the service, and it is in favor to deliver a highly standardized, excellent services, especially in healthcare. So it was very also I can say it was a very joyful experience for me that to involve in this challenge and to set the business, and everything went very smooth and as we planned in a short time, the minimum time that we believe we can do it, it's going on, everything very regular, and hopefully we can start the business. The services that actually here in this clinic we do, mainly because I'm also a psychiatrist and my profession is especially mental health. We provide mental health care services, is including the visiting the referrals, the people who think maybe they need issues with mental health or they can be supported or helped by that, do the assessment and evaluate their situation and find the best way that can helping for them. We have also a team of the speech therapists in here which providing speech therapy services, occupational therapists which provide occupational therapy is kind of the specific treatment for the children or for the adolescents who they have difficulties in the learning difficulties. And also we developed a good collaboration with other colleagues, psychological interventions. We have psychologists expert in the delivering CBTs, cognitive behavior therapy kind of the treatment, which is very successful in treating depression, anxieties, especially which is daily the people are facing with that. Before the COVID area, we were successful to have continuously weekly training or community meeting with the patients, their families, to discuss with them the issues about the mental health care, to have provide the actually education about the mental health for the families in different levels. Also, I have regular visits with the some of the schools which they are interested in contact with their schools consultants, which they do the psychology consultant in the school, supporting for the children. Sometimes we have training sessions for the parents in the school or for the children regarding the mental health. There are around 7-8 schools that I'm cooperating with them, providing the information. Of course, when the COVID affected the communication a little bit was through the electronic ways, only through the Zoom meetings or through the online sessions, but hopefully with now clearing the COVID era, we are going to return back to the through meetings. In healthcare, especially in overall, the success is depend on the teamwork. We should be build strong team working together. The team that is cohesive means have good relation inside, understanding professional work, and we can provide that. Because I was also studied and worked as a healthcare quality improvement manager. I have a good experience on that. Many years in a hospital. My program and planning was to develop the teamwork. In world in general, there are many research and studies that shows that one of the most important aspects in the healthcare system is to provide a teamwork job. Here also, as soon as we started the work in the clinic, we try to have a good teamwork with different kind of the service providers, like as I said, in different fields, the psychologists, other psychiatrists who are specialized or have experience in other aspects. The psychiatry and the mental health is a very wide range. From the elderly, people need different kind of the care. From the child and adolescents, they need different kind of the care. Then there are communication issues, couples issues, parenting issues. There are too many wide areas which we need to work with different specialties, and hopefully we could build a good relationship with other clinics, with some other departments in hospitals that supporting all these activities as a team work together. And this is one of beliefs that I have in my work in general, and I am also believe that we could be successful because we can build a good teamwork together. What means the success? Success is that actually in healthcare, I believe the success is that we can be as a part of the community and helping to improve the community level, especially for us in healthcare, in well-being, not only to making the people or to treating the sick people who are affected by some disease. Not only that, but also helping to build a better well-being for each person in the community, and looking as a whole, this can improve the whole well-being of the community overall. And we see that actually the important aspect in Dubai life these days is promotion of the happiness. If we look at that happiness as our vision, as all the community, we follow that what the leadership actually built for us. It means that we can get to the well-being. So as a part of that community, I can favor the whole people to improving well-being in overall. hopefully we are actually, as I said, we are planning to develop our some new service in our clinic, which is neuromodulation interventions. Is some kind of the therapy based on the newly developed treatments in the psychiatric field, is treatment of the depressive disorders or anxiety disorders with the transcranial magnetic stimulation, which means the magnetic pulse. تنشيط مغناطيسي المخ is actually with the magnetic pulses, which are very safe, non-invasive process. We can helping to activate some specific brain parts which are involved in depression or anxiety. So we are actually now looking to implement this service in our clinic. Before I had experience, I had trained for that, and I had this service. Now we want to add to our services, which is one part, and the second part also we are looking to add more psychology in collaboration with especially school services regarding the trainings in the schools and working with the children and adolescents, because it's one of the most important ages that they What can I say actually is that I should tell a story first, a short story, then I say my message for the youngs especially. In 1921, exactly 1 century ago, in US, they tried in California state, they tried to make a specific test to choose the gifted children, and they did some specific tests and IQ tests, and they choose among all the California state students 1,400 gifted children, and they said these children are gifted, they have special talents, they are over 140 IQ, which is very high IQ rated, so these people could be a very important people in future, that they can change the world and they can change the knowledge and they can change the human science in the world. So they recruited these children and follow up them for 50 years. They have trained them, they go to the specific universities, they study very well. But interesting point is that among all these gifted children, they get somebody get doctors, they get somebody to go to they get lawyers, they go somebody to engineering, but none of them did any major or big change in the world. But there was some children that they ruled out and they said, no, they are normal children, they cannot do these things. Among those people who they rejected and put aside, 2 of them were the winners of the Nobel Prize for their inventions and their very exceptional findings that they have in physics, and they changed the world physics and they get the Nobel Prize for the achievements. So what I mean by that is that if we're thinking somebody is very talented but don't want to do hard work or don't have the enthusiasm to follow life and just gives up and says that I'm talented, I can do good things, or no, I'm not talented, I cannot do good things, these are just only labels, and these don't mean that you cannot be successful. So for being successful today, we know as a psychiatrist that everybody can be a high performance and everybody can be high performer and can do best in life and can change the community, can change the world by hard practicing, believing on himself and trusting on himself and his capabilities, and try to do it as much as do practicing, working hard. So for sure every young people have this talent, have these capabilities, and they can be successful just by hard work and believing themselves. Actually, I'm very proud to live in the US, very happy myself, my family, and I really wish to first of all thank for the very high vision and wise leadership Again, because I'm working at the quality improvement in the healthcare systems, by the research we know that any achievement, any upgrade in a system cannot be achieved unless with a leadership, successful leadership. So it is great for us to live and in a country with a successful leadership with such a high vision that created this dynamic community, always going for the high standards of excellence in all the services, especially in healthcare. By myself, I was involved in the healthcare system in the UAE, and in the last 20 years, I see a great, enormous improvement and advance in any aspect of the care. And it was a great honor for me, and wish that can do my part in this team, as a team in this group. And really, I can say just thank you for great work, and thank you for the wise leadership.
دبي تعطيك امان.
وظل القيادة الرشيدة اللي فيها، اللي هي حببت الناس والعالم كله في هالبلد. فأنا بالفعل فخور بنفسي وبفخور بهالدولة الطيبة.
لبناني. أنا شخصياً ابن مصر.
قيام على البلد ليل مع نهار، تركيزه، ما كنا وصلنا للي وصلنا.
أنا والله عمري 5 سنين وأنا تحت البوش، وهذا يعني اللي ما له ماضي الله يرحم أبوي زايد، ما له حاضر.
فاليوم الكل عايش، سواء موافد أو مواطن، نحمد الله سبحانه وتعالى أن نحن في أمان وفي استقرار وفي أحلى، يعني وين ما تروح تلقى أنك أنت بين أخوانك وبين أهلك وبين ربعك وبين عشيرتك وبين الجنة.
تقرب منازلها إلا محب زايد أسسها واليوث وراها داروا على الدانات 7 أبد. إلا دار زايد لا تقرب حماها، لا تقرب منازلها إلا محب زايد أسسها واليوث وراها داروا على الدانات 7 أبد. نحنا شعوب لها نفدى ثراها، نبذل الغالي لها دوم ونهب. نحنا شعوب لها نفدى ثراها، نبذل الغالي لها دوم